one. We're live. This is Nifty Culture. I'm Pio, and this afternoon, depending on where you are, I have the pleasure of speaking with the creators of the Wanderers NFT project. In my opinion, a very original NFT project that has broken away from the trends that we're seeing in the market these days. We have Nick and Emerald from the Wanderers. How's it going, fellas?
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Hey, yeah.
Very excited to be on.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Indeed.
My pleasure. You guys are welcome anytime. I can see that you guys have a pretty strong community because the numbers of viewers right as we started are very strong. And that's like a big indicator for me. So props to you guys. So for people that don't know, this is a very interesting project to me because, again, it's not profile picture based. It's definitely pretty original compared to a lot of the stuff that we're seeing these days. Here's the main website. So could you guys give me like kind of a high level overview of, what the project's about, like maybe how you started it and where it's at this point?
Yeah, so the Wanderers are, like you can see on the site right now, an infamous band of galactic space voyagers that mysteriously vanished on August 15th, 2021. There are 8,888 of them. And no one really knows what happened, why there are 8,888 of them. We are starting to get a series of mysterious transmissions via Twitter and Discord that we're trying to figure out what they mean. So maybe we can get a handle on where the Wanderers come from and all these kind of different variations of them. But I don't think we're very close yet of figuring out what it all means. But hopefully, if anyone has any clues and they want to hop in our Discord, we have a warp force set up. We can start to crack this code. So
well,
yeah, one thing we want to do with the Wanderers is kind of, I think, throw the traditional rarity model on its head a little bit. So a lot of other NFT projects, and this isn't meant to be shade or anything, we love them all. I got Mooncats and Corgis and all that stuff, but a traditional rarity thing you might just kind of see like, something that's really rare, it's covered in gold or it's got a crown or something like that. But what we're kind of seeing with the Wanderers is that the things that you plug into rarity tools that might come out as really low rank are actually becoming really sought after. For example, something on here that has no panels that gives you a really clear view of the sky is actually considered low rank because it has less attributes. But people are going after those because they just like the way it looks, which is a really kind of interesting thing because it's proving that people are going after things that they just like. They just like it, which is really what we wanted. We wanted to make collectibles that are sought after, just how people value kind of art.
Wow. Well, I mean, first of all, it sounds like you guys have your hands full, having to decode these transmissions and just trying to, take care of these clues in this puzzle. So, bless you guys for being able to handle that, dealing with people from outer space or whatever they are. We don't know what the Wanderers are. Emerald, I guess, what is your role in the Wanderers at this point?
Me? Basically I do all the programming and the smart contracts and the websites that you see. I helped turn them from prototypes and mock-ups into reality. And also so basically Nick creates all these amazing assets, as you can see, like the flower, the takeaway, the burn, which was actually inspired by EIP 1559, and I love it. He animates them, and it's my responsibility to combine them into a single video file that everyone can enjoy.
Very cool.
Is seriously a genius. Like we we don't want to say no to anything not being a possibility. So I kind of push Emerald to the limit, I feel like, of what we try to do, where I will just kind of throw out ideas and Emerald will be like, yeah, I don't know if we can do this. And I'll be like, Emerald, you're a genius. Like, this is what I want to do. And I want you to figure it out. And then like 24 hours later, Emerald's like, all right, I figured it out. We can do this.
That's really cool to hear, and it seems like you guys have really good synergy, and I can imagine that that's really important, for creating one of these projects. So there's 8,888 mints, right? And it sounds like there's a lot of mystery surrounding where things are going to go next for the Wanderers. Are there any kind of clues or anything that you can talk about as far as what might come next?
Yeah, so if you dig through the metadata, we have, you might find some traits that are not immediately visible as visual attributes, and those are some of the rarest traits. And I think over time, it might start to become clear what that stuff means in relation to who the Wanderers are, where they came from, and it might start to paint a clearer picture and put the whole universe in context of how it all came to be. So yeah, there's a couple of hidden traits that I think are planting a seed for a bigger picture. And there might be a really fucking good story, if I may say so, that is coming everyone's way.
Okay. And, I just noticed I had the activity page on OpenSea open. So forgive me if I seem distracted. I'm trying, I'll come clean. I'm trying to pull the trigger on one right now. I'm trying to buy a floor one that has I'm going to show you which one I'm trying to buy. Someone else is probably going to snipe it. Gas is through the roof expensive right now, through the roof. But I really want this one. So I'm just trying to like finagle a way to justify this in my head. Very cool. With the music too. I know you guys can't hear the music. It just popped into my headphones. So Nick, do you make that music too?
No, we have a sound designer. Name is Landon, who made 8 tracks for it. And we also are putting up a 24-hour YouTube channel that has, it's called Wander FM, and it's going to play all these videos with extended tracks and some synthwave stuff and all their attributes. That's going to hopefully be online later today. So yeah, Landon makes the music and yeah, did a very great job with all this stuff. So we think that all this stuff is really important to us. We want high quality videos, art, music. Like don't want to drop the ball in any category. It's all got to be pushed to the limit as far as it can go.
Well, it seems like it's it seems like a very refined project. The art style is very cool. Again, it seems original. And, Micah, shout out to Micah G. He's in our Discord. He's been talking about the project quite a bit. He's very bullish on it. He's been alluding to some things where I guess maybe a profile, I don't know what you can and can't talk about because of the kind of mystery factor, but is there a profile picture like airdrop in the future or is there anything that you can share about future stuff?
Yeah, so first we're doing planets. We're going to do Planet Pass first, where everyone will be able to claim a free planet and be able to visit each other's planets, and you get stamps in your passport for every planet that you visit. And then after that, we're going to be doing avatars. Yes. And we're still working out the details about how the avatars work. I think because we want the avatars to be just as complex as the Wanderers are in terms of detail, attributes, rarities, variation, stuff like that. So we don't have super concrete details on how the avatars are going to work, but you should expect the same level for the avatars as you do for the Wanderers.
Okay. I'm going to pull up this trailer that Emerald just sent me of the planets. And while I'm pulling this up, if anyone can get Ethereum on the phone and tell them to fix the gas situation so I can buy one of these things while we're on stream, that'd be awesome. I'm debating just doing it anyway, but let's check out this video. Okay, this is the Planet
Oh yeah,
Pass.
Nick. Yeah, Nick went to time with this. It's absolutely amazing.
It's also got really good theatrical music too.
All right, I'll put it on with the music. Just bear with me one sec. Okay, here we go. Let's do it with the music.
Yeah, Emerald, if you have any thoughts about how we're doing this on being on.
Go ahead, Emerald. Maybe not.
You could play it first with the banger track.
Can we hear the music? We hear it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is another thing by Landon. We wanted to felt like it had to be theatrical, like Harry Potter, basically. Felt right. But yeah, we're doing this one this is going to be on Polygon because we see this as being like, this is like a game. So we want people to be able to kind of visit each other's planets, trade them around as much as possible and not get wrecked by gas, basically, because gas has there's a drop every day, basically. So
yeah, what's the price right now? 120. Yeah. So it's absolutely uneconomical for people to trade and mint and just visit all these planets.
Right. Well, I think that's a very cool approach you guys are taking. I just love this artwork. So Nick, you're knocking out the motion artwork, is that right?
Yeah, we now have another illustrator that's doing these planets. His name is Wyatt, and then he's cranking out these planets, and they all have different kind of attributes. We have tons of different. We have what we're calling right now. It's a working title, but like common planets, and then we have anomalies and like inhospitable planets, and then like all these different types of categories. And then we're going to do things like galactic events where maybe 1 week there is like a big space battle that happens and a bunch of people's planets get attacked, or we can have a treasure hunt that happens, or there's tons of different stuff we could do because where the universe is going to be active and interactive, and we can send out updates that will happen. So all I'm going to say is don't get too attached to your planet, right? This isn't going to be the kind of thing where you buy something and you hold it and you really and your artwork never changes or anything like that. Your planet might get fucked up, okay? We're planning on it's going to be more of a game, all right? So yeah. And then I'm doing all the motion stuff on here. Everything's going to be animated. It's going to be really good.
Well, yeah, you heard it from Nick, one of the creators. Don't fall in love with your planets, okay? It's how you can fall in love with your Wanderer, though, right?
Yes, the Wanderers.
Yep.
Emerald.
Yeah.
Tell them about that.
Oh yeah. We're not going to mess with your Wanderers. I mean, those are very, very permanent. We decided to go with IPFS for storing the ultimate metadata, and there's actually no way to change the URI. So, admittedly, we actually do have a couple of misprints. I think I accidentally replaced. Let's see if I can bring up the picture. I don't think I can in time. But I accidentally replaced one of the right arm, which is supposed to be a bong, which people really want. But it accidentally turned into a gear shift. And now people are really looking forward to seeing just having these misprints, and perhaps in the future we might reward these misprint holders with something special.
Very cool. And is there a timeline that people should have in mind? Like, let's say, I want to wait out this gas and I'm going to buy one, right? But it's like, is there a timeline that someone should take action and actually acquire one of these if they want to get in on like a future airdrop or a future reward?
Yeah, so all the glitch holders we put out an announcement that glitch holders will get a avatar relating to their glitch. So that'll be for when the avatars come along, and then we'll do snapshot or whatever, how it works. I'm not the tech guy, so I don't always get. But we'll do the snapshot, or whatever, and we'll make a big announcement of when it's coming, and that'll be when the avatars come out. So if you want that, you have to either get it or hold on to your glitch when the avatars are coming.
Very cool. And so only glitch holders get the avatars?
Well, for that specific, it's a reward, a glitched reward for the glitched holders, we're saying.
Okay. Gotcha. Very cool. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess so the community obviously is pretty strong. We have a ton of viewers right now. So that is a bullish signal for me, but you guys were mentioning a little bit about your community. Could you give details on the strength of the community and why you think it's a standout community compared to some other projects?
Yeah. So, I mean, one thing for me is that, like, I think we took a big risk in not doing like profile pictures right off the bat. I mean, and for people to just really jump into that and be really crazy about it, about something kind of, I feel like we haven't seen before. And we keep, this stuff takes a really long time to make. It's hard to make. And we just keep saying, wait for the Planet Pass, wait for this. And because it takes a lot of work to produce this stuff, and we're working as fast as possible. And I'm like, and we put all this, we put invisible attributes on stuff, and we're like, wait to find out what it means and wait for the story. And everyone, they love it. I mean, and it's awesome. So the fact that everyone is really down for the mystery and down to find out what it means and down to take a risk with us, I mean, that's all I need to know about how strong the community is. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I agree with you that you guys took a risk, just because being original can be a risk. And there's examples where things didn't work out, where people tried to be original, and the profile picture craze is still a real craze. I mean, I thought it might have been done, but then we saw some new projects roll out this week that lets me know that it's still very much so alive. I thought we were going to see a rotation into the vintage projects, which I still think we are, given the success of, some of those projects from 2016, 2017, 2018 right now on the secondary market. But I can't really think of another project that's kind of operating in this way. And I like that you guys kind of are building the ecosystem before you unleash the avatar project. So it's not like you guys are saying like, no avatar project. You're saying you're going to get an avatar project, but we got to build this world for that avatar to operate in first.
Mm-hmm. And the hard part is that, like, the really cool stuff is the stuff that I feel like I can't talk about. I can't show people. So in my mind, like, the avatars are going to be really cool, right? But it's one of the less exciting things that we're going to be dropping. But the really cool stuff is the stuff that I don't want to share people, because I think it ruins the story. So it's almost like I have so much stuff I want to share people, but I can't show you for your own good, because then it ruins stuff. So there's a ton of trust involved with everyone, and we just keep saying, you gotta trust us, which sounds it sounds scammy, but it's like, you gotta trust us, but it's good stuff's coming.
Look, I've had a lot of these conversations for NFT projects, but also like crypto projects. And I've heard the whole trust us thing. And I can actually tell people, look, not financial advice. I don't own any of these. I am trying to buy one, but gas is literally outrageous. But I've gotten no vibes that imply scam, like straight up. And I've had plenty of times where I did get those vibes. So at the end of the day, I don't think anybody should be worried about that. And besides, the effort and the product that we're seeing on screen so far speaks for itself. Nick, you have a background as a motion designer. Is that like your career? Or?
Yeah, yeah. I have I have a YouTube channel you can check out where I make YouTube tutorials teaching you how to make animations. So if you want to learn how to make all this stuff, go on my YouTube channel. You can learn how to do animation just like this. So yeah, you consider it an animation airdrop. You can learn how to do all that.
Nick's airdropping animation knowledge on you guys. How much value can one project give?
Exactly.
So
And all this
anything
stuff's open
else?
source. Emerald put up all the code right on GitHub. So
Oh yeah, yeah. All of the stuff, all the stuff, all the infrastructure, everything. It's all on GitHub. Let me see if I can find a link. But basically, I want to be as transparent as possible, and I really want to give back to the community in a way that other people can use. Of course, not the arts and all that, but all the infrastructure and all that. I feel like it's good to give people, the tools they need to make more cool NFT projects. If I can paste the link. Yeah.
Cool. We got the GitHub right here, so I will absolutely paste that. And I guess, is there anything else people should know, to look out for the Wanderers, or anything coming down the pipe?
just pack your bags. Make sure your passport's ready.
You guys heard it here from Nick and Emerald, the original Wanderers themselves. Make sure you pack a bag and you have your passport. Everybody, thanks so much for for joining. Check out the GitHub, check out the Twitter, check out the website, check out the OpenSea. People are tweeting that the floor is 0.19 now. Gas is out of control, but people are still buying. People have they got more guts than me, I guess. But no, I really appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you for having us. It's been great.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Well, everyone, thanks for watching.